Hello everyone, and welcome back to EchPlays. I'm Esh. Welcome back to the Sky Factory as we gaze upon our triumphant dedication to Satan, the new and improved Blood Altar. It isn't any higher in tier. It's still a tier 4, I think. It's a tier 4, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah, tier 4, officially. I've built the bloodstone bricks. I don't know if this was done last time, but I know that these weren't filled in with factory blocks last time. Essentially, that's all I've really done, is I used the extra blank runes that I had laying around to start filling in the next tier. And then I made a bunch of factory blocks to sort of fill in the gaps and stuff. And I also saw some errors in my build, in that these pillars on the corners, on a few of the corners, were in the wrong position. So it's all fixed. Everything's fixed. It's all beautified accordingly. But that's pretty much it. Today, however, we're gonna take a break from Blood Magic. Thankfully, Blood Magic is a mod that I really enjoy what it does and the process of how you accomplish the goals set within this mod. The grind, however, is really something else that I can't really get behind, if I'm being honest. I think our goal was to get up to 25,000 in capacity. We made one of these. It only added about 2,000 capacity to this thing. So we are at 12,000, so we have to make a bunch more of these things, which requires us bleed a lot more. The alternative is to build the multi-block structure that kills things for us to dedicate to this thing. I've also sort of did experiments to see if there's any other way to get blood. The main way that I found was to put zombie flesh in this, and it gives you like 5 MB per blood per one, and which is, if you know how many you need 1,000 to make a full bucket. I've put in all of the zombie flesh we had, and it only added up to 760. So it's not even a bucket worth. I'm not even sure how much a bucket worth of blood is, or even if I can put it into the altar itself. But complaining aside, we have another goal today, and the goal is to start the solar array multi-block structure, as asked to do in the green energy section. Number 1 in the green energy section of our book. I also marked off this one. Use the rudimentary snare to obtain a demonic wheel. We did that a long time ago. And of course, our main goal in Blood Magic is to get to this for now. There are some other stuff. We could probably do this, because we already did the bound blade. We just need to add the pickaxe, the axe, and the shovel to finish this one. I feel like most of these are pretty easy, except for the Master Blood Orb and maybe these two. But I don't know. We keep talking about this mod. We're not doing it. We keep coming back to it. We're not doing it. For God's sakes. Okay, so this is our goal. The Solar Array Tier 1. Now, the thing about this is, because it's a multi-block structure, there's no way to even know what freaking mod this is from. There's plenty of solar panels in there and stuff. Who knows? Well, I've looked up just enough to know that the digital guide that we started with, that I actually found, the original thing that we started with in episode 1 in these chests down here, it will guide us to the glory land, the promised glory land. Fantastic. And hopefully the glory holds, if you know what I'm saying. I love it. So yeah, we're going to build the array on top of the factory, I think. Maybe like right here would be a perfect place for it. Right above our other power generation, and on top of like the building that the roof is like an open space. So we're not doing anything else with it. So this is a perfect spot. Now, I guess we just click on this. So this is the extent, okay? This is the extent of what I've done. I figured out how to figure out, okay? I figured out how to figure it out. That's the end of it. Who knows if we're going to have everything we need for this. The solar array is a multi-block generator that generates energy from the sun. Any block above any of the solar cells must allow sunlight through. Piezo modifier allows solar panel to generate energy from the vibrations caused by rain. That's not how solar energy works, I don't think. Okay. Specifications: peak energy 648 RF per tick. Modifier slots 4. Space required 5x2x5. That doesn't seem too big. Block list: 16 structure block tier 1s or above, 9 solar cells, and 4 modifier cores or any upgraded version. So, structure block tier 1. Let's see about that first. Structure block. Structure block tier 1. Hardened structure block. Let's just go basalt, alabaster. I guess the question is which one is the easiest for us to get. Basalt is the only way to get this stuff via freaking void resource miner. I think it might be, honestly. Alabaster, is that the same thing? Man, it sure seems that way, guys. We might have to start our road towards solar energy earlier in the void resource miner first, which is perfectly fine because that is another thing that I wanted to get done as well. So void ore miner controller 1. This is part of environmental tech. So is this part of this too? Void resource miner. The void resource miner is a multi-block machine that mines common resources from the void at a cost of energy. The lens can be colored to target different resources. Any modifier can be used in the place of the modifier cores. Multi-block position below controller. Common requirements: the bottom laser core must be able to see bedrock. Any block below laser core must be let light through. Speed modifier decreases duration of mine. And accuracy modifier, okay, that's not really super helpful. So we need, well, how am I supposed to make these if you're the reason I'm guessing I'm missing something? Block list, structure block tier 1 or above, machine base, laser core. What the hell, dude? Okay. Well, we're missing something then, because this thing requires these structure blocks. Hardened stone maybe is maybe the answer. Hardened stone. Okay, so yeah, that's it. We could have avoided all of this. So I don't even think we need the resource miner then, if we can use the hardened stone on the stuff as well. Because it doesn't stipulate which one of these we need. So I'm guessing we can use this. So hardened stone requires just these things: cobble and smooth stone. And we can make exactly one of them. That's not true though. We can go get a bunch of cobble over here, and I think what we can do is, I've been cooking up some smooth stone for other things. We can use this as well, and then we can grab like some of these. I do need to put some stuff up. This shouldn't be a problem though. This should not be a problem. Let's check. I'm really curious how many leathers we got. Oh my god. I've been slowly putting all the dead zombie meat that I find in our mob farm over into this chest, and it's slowly making us way too much leather. We can outfit all the leather daddies that the world has to offer with that amount of leather. I just put that in there. Structure. What? I spelled it wrong. Nope, I spelled it right. Where did it go? Oh, it's called hardened. Yeah. I want you. I want you. Okay. There we go. This makes 49. Okay, we have 49 of these things, and then we do what with it? Gold and redstone around it. Not a problem. Got so much gold and redstone, it's insane. Okay, so we have way more. I think we have way more than we need. So we only need 16. 9 solar cells. Let's look that up next. So one thing at a time. Solar cell. Photovoltaic. I don't think these are the same thing. This is the one we're looking for. Alright, so these need clear glass, photovoltaic cells, and iron and redstone. Okay, let's make a few of these first. So how many do we need? We needed 9 total solar cells. So that is 24 voltaic things. That's 3. I can make 3. That's not true. I can make a bunch. All right. We're gonna put like this much of these in there. 63 is probably enough. All right. So that's 3. That's 1. We need 9 though. So what am I missing now? Oh, I'm not doing it right. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the other ones at? Ah, shit. It put it in there. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're missing something. We're all out of that. Who knew that lapis was actually going to be useful again? Who knew? There's 1. Let's give it 2 stacks. There we go. All right, and more. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I made too much. That's fine, though. Okay. Now we need clear glass. So clear glass is enriched sand, either cooked in a furnace or in an alloy smelter. Doesn't seem to matter. So enriched sand is sand and nether quartz mixed together. So how much do we need? Probably 24 as well. So let's get it. 24. I knew that nether quartz chicken was going to come in handy. And now we just need to cook it. So we pop it in our little furnace over here. Graphite bars. I'm not even sure why I cooked that, but it happened, I guess. Okay, we just gotta wait now. We have to wait. While we wait, what do we always do? We go and check on our chicken sex. Whew, chicken sex has been happening. I don't know if I've shown you guys, but I've added recently a set of 4 cold chickens, all level 10s across the board. And they are currently fornicating to power the entire world via fossil fuels. Global warming isn't an issue now, but it definitely will be here on the Sky Factory at some point. And that was one of our goals, I think. We didn't explicitly state it, but when you're working with factories, it's pretty much your goal. So right now I'm working on cobalt chickens. I've got these 2 boys currently doing the deed. And then I've got these 2 new boys that are 7/7/8s growing into strapping young lads. If I get my net out, I can force them into early imprisonment. And then if I look in here, 8/6/8 and 7/6/7. So yeah, we're basically we're gonna replace these 2 chickens with these 2 chickens. But you can already see that the amount of cobalt that we're getting from them is already pretty high now. I can take these and this and this and this. It's getting faster and faster. Once you get above like 4, you can start seeing the benefits of it a little bit more. But if you're below that, it's really difficult to really see that you're making progress because you're getting like 1 item from the chicken per like every 5 or 10 minutes. It's not very good. You gotta work with them. You gotta massage their genitals. You know, they like it. Get them worked up. Sometimes they don't want to bang. You gotta get them started, get them in the mood, and then offer them a place to relinquish their energy, if you know what I mean. And of course, that is another chicken's genitals to rub up against and create sexual friction or whatever. That said, we're back. What a nice update that was. Can we all be honest with ourselves for a second that that was a fantastic update involving chicken sex? Because that's what I live for at this point in my life, and it's depressing but true. How is this going? This is going very slowly. Very slowly indeed. But it's okay. We can look at the other thing that we need to build, which is Modifier Core or any upgraded version. Modifier Core. Modifier Core. Hello, Dad. Mom. There you go. Modifier Core is a block of iron. Oh, it's clear glass as well. How many of these do we need? Oops. 4 of them. So we're going to need even more of that sand. 4 times 4, 16. So we need 4 modifier cores, and we need 4 glass in each. So that's 16 glass extra from what we have. So let's make more, I guess. So we need 16 more of these. And you know, I'm gonna go put these in these other furnaces so they can cook four different ones at a time. I'm sure there. I know for a fact there's a better way to better furnace and stuff, but it wouldn't be our Sky Factory if we weren't just pumping the optimal amount of pollution into the air with these old fucking furnaces. Literally cooking like plastics and stuff, pumping all that toxin into the atmosphere. It really makes you feel like a real man. Okay. We have the goods. We have the goods for the first bit of our project here. That's not what we want. Okay, so structure block was the first thing. Now we needed the solar. It's this one. Solar cell. And we needed 8. Is that true? I can't remember. Fuck me. I just looked at it. 9. Okay, 9 of these. 1 done. I needed to go ahead and put this stuff in here. 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I've only been able to make 8. So clearly my calculations were incorrect at some point. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing indeed. But what are you going to do? Go back to school? Pfft, not anymore. Big boy. Hopefully. And we have 9. So we've got 9. We've got 16 of there. Those are the ones. And now we just need the 4 of the modifier cells or whatever. Modifier. Now we could use some of these too. Speed modifiers. But we do need the core modifier core for them as well. So it doesn't really matter either way. So we just need to go get our clear glass, hopefully. Hopefully it's all done by now. And then we'll have it, I think. We can put it together. There's all done. Should probably cook a bunch of extra of this stuff. But I'm not gonna. Planning ahead isn't my forte. In that I refuse to do it. Okay. We got it. We have it all. We just need to build this. We needed 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Voila. Fantastic job. Thank you. Next is to put it together. This is the tier 2 one. Does it like eventually show you the pattern you have to put? Does it honestly not show you how to fucking build these? Like, what am I supposed to do, guess? What's the point of this thing? Wait, I know there's a way to do this. I know there's a way to do this. How to? Oh, this is a different thing. Assembler. To assemble the multi-block. Shift right click on survival will instant break any multi-block in creative. It will instantly destroy the whole multi-block. So this thing shows you hold or spam right click on controllers to assemble the multi-block. Okay, 1 second. Controller. Oh my god, there's too many things with the word controller in it. What is it called? Environmental tech. Okay, so these are the controllers. I'm guessing you right-click the assembler on this thing and it will like show you a holographic version of it for you to fill in. That seems very Minecraft. So we need another solar cell for this and some electrical steel, which usually is something we need to put in an alloy smelter. We might have some of this actually. Let's see. Elec. No, we don't. Okay. That's fair enough, though. So we will, first of all, We're going to need another one of these solar panel cells, so we're going to have to make more of these. Fair enough. Let's make 3 more of these. 2, 3. And then... we need the clear glass again, so we need 3 more of these. Like I was saying earlier, we probably should cook more of this, but we're not gonna. Pop this in here. I think that's it. We should have everything else. And what else was it? Was electrical steel. So electrical steel requires iron, coal. Is it any sort of crushed coal? Coal powder. Okay. And then silicon. Okay. Now, I did notice something the other day too. I've culled all the extra chickens we had, not in thinking that we had some that I actually wanted to keep in there. Well, the silicon chicken seems to be one of the lost ones, and which is really unfortunate because now I have to wait for the sand and clay chickens to bang. What is this? Get out of my face. Why did I do that? Silicon. So we only have this 13 silicon is all we have. We have 18 total. Oh boy. Okay, so we need coal powder. We have 9 of that too. And then we just need some iron. So let's go ahead and make 9, I guess. We have 9 coal powder, so we might as well just use all of it. Alright, smelter. Let's make this dream a reality. I don't remember which one. You might notice that a lot of stuff has Christmas skins activated because I'm recording this on Christmas. You're fucking welcome. And like that, and then turn it on, and it starts. Okay, so now we just wait for that. We needed 4 or 5 of those. Nope. Solar cell. That should be all we need for the solar cell, and then put it together. There's the extra, and then we needed controller, which was this guy, solar panel tier 1 controller. So yeah, we just need to put all this stuff together. So we needed gold blocks. I thought we would have some gold blocks in here considering all the extra gold I've had over the years, but 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Pretty sure it's like this. Solar panels in the middle, and then the electrical iron or whatever it's called goes in the corner. So now we're just a winning game. We need 4 of them. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and, while we wait for that to cook over there, let's go ahead and see about getting assembler put together. So, assembler. Assembler is 2 obsidian with an alabaster structure block, a basalt structure block, or a hardened stone structure block. Easy, no problem. Put that on the top. That didn't do anything. What is going on? It's obsidian. Oh, it's a tier 2. Shit, okay. Well, what does that require then? Oh, that's not a problem then. No problem at all. Boom. I've done it. I freaking did it. Okay. So I've got everything I need except for the electrical ingots over here. There are 5 though. That's more than enough. So we just... controller... and... put this in there, and voila, we now have a solar panel controller. Put this about here, and then right click on it, and then it will build it. Oh, it builds it 1 block at a time, assuming you have the items in your inventory, I guess. And since we do, it's freaking done, I guess. Is that true? Is this thing functioning? I mean, it feels like it is. Let's dig a few of these blocks out so I have access to this thing from below. I'm just gonna... Oh, we did. We missed a few blocks, but now that it's done, it tells us. And we now have entry-level solar array complete. So I'm assuming we can hook up wires like we do this thing to maybe the controller itself. Maybe it'll tell us in that digital guide about how that works. Solar array is a multiply generator that generates energy from the sun. Fair enough. I don't think it's going to tell us anything extra, honestly. So I'm going to assume that unless I can find some sort of weird thing that popped up once the thing was done, that we hook up our wires to the controller itself. So let's go ahead and try to find a connector. Okay, and then wires. Okay, we should only need one of each. And actually, we may need another. We may need a relay. Relay. Beautiful. Is there any of it? I'm just going to put these in here. It's taking up too much space. There we go. Oh, we'll keep the rest, I guess. Actually, the chisel can go up. Alright. So, we put this guy on the very bottom, hopefully. Put him here. And then we can probably block up the rest of this. And can we place a relay on the top of this thing? Yes. We are going to need one more cable than I thought. So this goes to here. And then... maybe that wasn't a good idea, but oh well. We're going to see how it works. I need wire. Then we go from... it shouldn't work because... I was worried that it was going to pump energy or something into this. But because it's not like hooked onto any sort of outlet, I don't think it'll matter. Okay, so the question is, how am I going to test this to know it's even doing anything? And the other question is, does it even matter? I think the answer is, I don't know, and no, probably not, to both respective questions. And I think we can end this episode with a nice, satisfying check off of the list. Build a solar array tier 1 multi-block structure. Keeping in mind, it doesn't say it has to work or do anything meaningful, okay? It just says build one, and we did that. Boom, done. The next thing on this list is harness the power of lightning with a lightning rod. I would love to do that. I think we're going to continue down this path and see how far we can get. So next time, hopefully we'll be doing some lightning-related activities, which spells my doom for sure. But hopefully it'll be entertaining for you guys. If you like this episode, hit the like button. If you like the series, let me know down in the comments below. Leave any tips, tricks, or words of encouragement. Tell all those Minecraft-loving friends of yours about the channel. It's the best way to help it grow, as always. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the Sky Factory.